Why are you nervous in front of us?
I know.
This is Mary Arno. This is speech number 4 for speech class 1101. If you will type into any search engine such as Google.com or Bing the subject of increased multiple births, you are going to come back with results that tell you everything from the definition of a multiple birth to how to increase your chances of having multiple births. You're bound to realize that over the last 20 years, there has been a significant increase in the number of people having multiple births. PennMedicine.org reports that over the last 15 years, the increase to multiple births is due directly related to the older moms conceiving, fertility drugs, and in vitro fertilization. PregnancyInfo.net reports that since 1980, there's been a 74% increase in twin births and a 400 times 400 for triplets. So the number of triplets being born from 1980 is now greater by 400 times. Anytime that you have an increase in multiple births, you also have an increase in pregnancy-related issues. Miscarriages, preterms, and just all the other health related with the twins. They have a twin-twin transfusion. MarchaDimes.org reports that 60% of all twin births are born premature and 90% of all triplets are born premature. I give you these facts to tell you that if you are having a hard time conceiving, or if your doctor starts kind of telling you, hey, let's look at fertility drug treatment, just wait a while. Maybe everything is okay, and maybe things will work out and you will have pregnancy with no problem. I am expecting twins, and I never took any of the fertility drugs, since they do not run in my family. And if I had taken fertility drugs, I probably really would have been Octomom. So, to say my pre-pregnancy story was what I feel is probably similar to a lot of people that are my age, between 30 and 40. Is my doctor basically told me after a year that she thought something was wrong with me. So she wanted me to start hormone therapy at that time. And I talked with my mom, and my mom says, oh, good Lord, no, you'll have 10,000 children. So I shook it off, and I shook it off. And then almost a year after that, so now we're at 2 years, it started creeping back into my mind. Your parents, they mean well, but every time you talk to them, so when are we going to have grandbabies? Is one of the things that they come out of their mouth. Your sister, who got pregnant the first time she ever tried, goes, still not pregnant, I see. And it's just, these things add up. And it just adds to the stress. You're already trying to conceive, and there's all that pressure. Then the doctor's telling you that they think something's wrong. Your family is asking you all these questions. And all your co-workers and your real friends are trying, relax, it'll happen. Okay, you're right. And so that led me to start possibly thinking about doing the fertility drug treatments. And I started going and getting checked out and running the test to see was there anything wrong before they would start me on hormone therapy, and then we would go from there. When it came time for my husband to be tested, he told me in no polite terms that he was not going. He said that if God did not want us to have children, then we did not need to have children, that we would get another dog. He said that he was not interested in adopting. He just felt like it was just way too soon. He felt like it was the pressures. Everything was just, stacked against us and making us kind of feel this, like we should go in this direction. And he says, if 10 years down the road we haven't conceived and adoption, then we'll think about it. But right now, he felt a little early. Well, thank goodness, because a week after he told me that we were going to sell our house and move to a condo in downtown Atlanta, we found out we were pregnant. A couple weeks after that, we found out we were pregnant with twins. So all I'm saying is don't rush into it, or you might really be Octomom.